Hey everyone, it's Matt from Pixelade here, and today's discussion is going to be a little different. I know that we have high school years coming next week. We have a massive patch update coming next week as well, bringing body hair, bringing sexual orientations to The Sims 4, which are huge improvements. But I want to talk about memories because I feel like the Sims team is slowly ticking off my boxes, and I have a whole little list of things that I would love to see come to the game, or things to be improved or overhauled, and pronouns were definitely on my list. That box has officially been ticked. Sexual orientations and attractions were not really on my list, but now I'm actually really excited for them, so we have that, of course. I know body hair has been highly requested, and I'm tired of using custom content body hair, and for those of you console players that can't use custom content, I'm sure that you guys are excited about this. That is also coming. So what's next for The Sims 4 in terms of free game updates, improvements for everyone at no charge? Well, of course, Simmers are still asking for improved babies or some sort of baby overhaul, and I will vouch for that until the day I die. Like, seriously. I do find myself caring less and less about that as we go on, just as the other life stages become more in depth. Plus, I don't really play too much with the babies anyway, but I feel like I say that because there isn't much to do with them. I feel like if there was more to do with them, then I would play with them more. The same goes with elders. I don't play with them much because there isn't too much for them to do. But if we had more to do, then I would play with them more. So I definitely want to see more stuff for elders, but I feel like babies are definitely of a higher priority. The Sims team has really been listening to us lately. So I don't know, guys. I'm really thinking that a baby update is looking more and more possible as we go on, but this video is about something else. This video is about memories in The Sims 4 and the memory system. Not everybody actually knows this, but there is a memory system in The Sims 4. Given it's not very detailed, it's not very deep, it is kind of surface level, but it is there and it does exist, and I even used it in parts of my cottage living series. There are some flaws with it though, and I feel like they could give it a complete overhaul and really make it worthwhile, especially for those of us storytellers. So basically, how to access the memory system, you go down to the bottom where the clock is, you click on the little camera as if you're going to take a screenshot, you open up the screenshot manager, and you can create memories in there. So every time you take a screenshot by pressing the C key on your keyboard, it's going to go into your screenshot manager. You click on pictures individually in your screenshot manager and open them up. You can give them a little caption, a little description, and then there's a button at the corner there to make it into a memory, and it turns into a memory with a mood attached to it as well. The mood that your sim was feeling when you captured that moment, and I do like that. Let's say, for example, a sim gave birth. You take lots of screenshots. A few life stages down the road, you want to go back and look at those pictures, you can open them up, and then you can reminisce. It's going to create an interaction when you reminisce on that memory, and your sim will feel the same emotion they felt when it was first taken. I think that's really cool. That's pretty much as far as it goes. There are some more flaws with it. I'll get into that in a second, but I feel like that alone is a pretty good foundation for them to build on. They don't even need to get rid of that aspect specifically. They can just build on top of it, though a complete reconstruction of it wouldn't be a bad thing either. My main issue with this is that you can't organize this per save file. It basically combines all of the screenshots that you take through every single save in every single household into one screenshot manager. So let's say you have 4 different save files for 4 different families in 4 different worlds. When you open the screenshot manager in any of them, you're going to see every single screenshot for every single family in every single save file, and I don't like that it's not organized. I wouldn't mind if they kept this like that. Maybe if they gave us like a drop-down menu to sort these screenshots by the save. So you can have a little drop-down, you can select all saves. Of course, it'll show it kind of like how it does now, and then there'll be other options with the different save names and pictures, so you can look specifically for that save. Like, even a little change like that would go such a long way with this system. I really think they could improve upon this by giving us some sort of scrapbook feature like we had in The Sims Sims 3. I know not every single one of you guys watching played The Sims 3, but I cannot tell you how much I love the scrapbook feature. And a lot of Simmers that I watched on YouTube never used it. They always turned off the memories, but you could actually use the memories that you captured with the screenshots and organize them in a little scrapbook that had its own user interface. And they went chronologically too. So the more screenshots you took, of course, it didn't save every single one as a memory. Every time you took a screenshot, you had to share the memory and then add it to the scrapbook if you so choose with a caption. Then when you open the scrapbook UI, everything is organized in order and you can look through and click and open certain things. So I really love that too. Like that introduced a lot with the game. But what I like most, and a lot of Simmers don't even know that this exists, is the memory system in The Sims 2. And ideally, I want to see a memory system that combines both of these things, you know? I like the aspect that The Sims 4 has, where you can take a screenshot, set it as a memory, reminisce on it. It's attached to a mood, an emotion. I love that aspect. I also love the aspect from The Sims 3 with the scrapbooks and them being ordered in chronological order and being able to look through and flip through. Like, it's beautiful. I love that. But the memory system in The Sims 2 had completely different mechanics. You didn't have to take screenshots and save them in a panel or save them in a notebook or scrapbook or whatever. As things happen to your Sims, whether they're positive or negative, something could happen to a relationship, to a marriage, a Sim could be abducted by an alien. Everything that happens, or at least the most important things, they're automatically noted into the memories. You can go into a save file, click on a household, and look through the memories, and you see them chronologically, and you can kind of figure out, okay, before I started playing this, what happened to these Sims and in what order? They fell in love, they got married, they had a baby, they divorced, somebody cheated, someone did this, someone did that, and you have a timeline of what's happened previously. So you can use that to build on a story and create a new narrative for that Sim or household. And these memories that are created, they do depend on your Sims' aspiration or secondary aspiration. So all of that stuff does tie in together and it's really cool. And the memories that one Sim will get will all be dependent on basically what that Sim wants, what they don't want, their personality. So the memories will be different. Whereas like one Sim might react to being abducted by aliens differently than another Sim based on their personality, their aspirations or traits. Obviously in The Sims 2, you can't actually choose through traits like you can in The Sims 3 and Sims 4, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's basically just about their personality and the aspirations you select for them that influence these things, whether the memories are positive or negative, and what is actually put down there in the memories panel. It's so cool. The way that the system works is so complex, and I could literally sit here for half an hour and talk about it, but it is so deep that I cannot get into it. So you're probably thinking, okay, Matt, so if you go into The Sims 2, these townies, they have a whole string of memories, but what happens if you create brand new Sims? Are they gonna have memories as well? And it actually all depends on how you create them. For example, if you create two Sims in Sims 2 Create a Sim that are married, and then you go into the game, it's automatically going to generate a string of memories that lead up to what you selected in Create a Sim. So you're having your game start with them being married. So when you go into the memories panel, you will see memories for engagement and then marriage, since you're starting out as being married. Now imagine if The Sims 4 had a massive memories overhaul and it combined every single element from all these Sims games, the intense system and depth of Sims 2 and Sims 2 memories with the connection to aspirations, secondary aspirations, The Sims 3's amazing scrapbook feature that is often overlooked and very, very creative. I mean, Sims 4 has been doing more stuff with user interface. We've been noticing it lately. The Social Bunny Network thing looks really cool. Lots of things could be integrated in that sort of way as well. Also, think about that little yearbook picture that the Sims team recently posted. There's a lot of possibilities there. And then also combining it with The Sims 4, you know, and being able to reminisce and be put back into a certain mood or emotion depending on what happened that time that that mood was captured. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and I want to do so now with all of these other amazing, huge things coming to The Sims 4. There's a lot of possibility, there's a lot of potential, and like I said in the last video, and I'll repeat this again because it stands true here, it's fair game. It really is. Like, anything goes with everything we've been getting recently, and it's opening up so much more. in terms of what could come with Sims 4 improvements, since they have made it very clear that The Sims 4 is going to be around for a very long time. So they're going to fix this game, and it's looking really, really positive, and I'm really excited for the future, even though the last couple of years had felt very meh to me, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm going to end this here. I'm going to wrap this up. This is where I'm ending my discussion, and this is where you guys begin yours. Let me know what you guys think of all this below. If The Sims 4 could have a brand new memory overhaul, how would you want it to be and how would you want it to operate? I want to see a nice, beautiful combination of all these Sims games that would just complete the package and put a nice, pretty bow on top. I love you. Thanks for watching. Take care and happy simming. This video was brought to you by my supporters on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you'd like to join my community over there, a link is below. Thank you for watching.